Good evening, guys, girls, and everybody else. Welcome to round one of the Turn 7 race GTE Single Driver Endurance Championship. Really looking forward to this. It's going to be absolutely wicked in here tonight. So yeah, we're just waiting on the session going live, hence where we are on the stream right now. Hope everyone is doing good. Don't know what the fuck that music is like, but there you go. It's 8 o'clock. It should be going live now. Yep, we're good to go. Hi Kim, how you doing? Number 14, thanks for hosting this league and good luck. Thank you very much, buddy, and same to yourself. However, I'm not racing, I'm only streaming and broadcasting the race from a spectator's point of view. But yes, excellent, man. Thank you very much. You have a really good race. Can tell I've polished the head, can you, buddy? Good stuff.
Step away from the manager simulator. Put down
That's what I like to hear, mate.
Place that program back in its dustproof jacket. There's no need to do loo roll kick-ups or listen to boring podcasts featuring pundits banging on. You can stop thinking, will it? Won't it? Please, somebody just let it. Because sport, actual sport, is back. Celebrate its return with Ladbrokes, where the nation plays.
Wish the adverts would stop on this fucking Spotify.
GiftGaff gives me flexibility to change my deal to reflect my change.
So we are loading in right now. Let's hope some of the drivers are going. Why is it saying replay? It's not a fucking replay. Let's do a reload.
With flexible plans, no contracts.
It's a live session.
Communities in need. GiftGaff gives back.
I'll wait till it loads in.
GiftGaff, the mobile network run by you. Terms apply.
Let's switch over to the camera angle that we're going to be using for the whole race. And we're straight into qualifying straight away. Alright, buddy, how's it going? This is round one of the GTE Championship, mate. You really should have raced in this, mate. You'd have done well, I think. Right, let's just do a reload of the overlay. Make sure that we are working properly. And let's load the project first. Make sure we are good to go. Yep, we are good to go. Here we are for the Turn 7 Racing GTE Endurance Championship, a round one at Interlagos. The weather, the temperature is 80 degrees Fahrenheit, humidity is 53%. The weather is clear the whole racing session with a roughly 9 miles per hour wind. It's going to make out for a really exciting race here today at Interlagos. And yeah, I'm proper looking forward to it. I'm not racing in it, buddy. I'm streaming it from a viewer's perspective. Something completely different for the channel, mate. I think there's some cars out on the track already. Yeah, there is. Simon Hubbard's out on track. Danny Prieto is out on track. Paul Carey is out on track. Ry Saunders is out on track. Yep, the track's starting to fill up, guys, so let's switch over to that.
Sorry, Paul, didn't expect you to brake on the straight.
Sorry, mate.
A little bit of a kerfuffle to start off with, some nudging off there.
Sorry for that hit, Nathan. I thought you were giving me room, so I stayed in.
So Simon Hubbard is straight in with the first time of a 134.4. And then Gomez is in straight after him there with a 132.5. Simon Dodd with the year 1 team racing livery. Let's get rid of this music now that we're live. Simon Dodd in there on P2 early on in the qualifying round with a 132.7. It's a 30-minute open qualifying session, guys, so there's plenty of time for the guys to set a time. Every lap counts towards their time. Stis in with a 131.7. There's not very much split in the top 3 at the moment. They're all within a second of the leader, Kutskas. Simon Hubbard just put in a 132.8. Robert Odoms there, coming to finish, I think, his first lap of qualifying. No, his second lap of qualifying, I think it is. Yep, that was his second lap of qualifying there. He's on his third. Yeah, come on, the pork drivers. That's what it is, mate. It's going to make for a really good race, this. I think we've got around 26, 27 drivers registered to come on tonight. So, some of the other guys just putting in times there. Victor Suarez and the Porsche RSR. No details coming up for Victor. Let's just check and see how many we've actually got in here tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 so far. 25 of 26. There's actually around 46 guys registered for the league race, but a lot of them couldn't make it today. More so due to because of the Silverstone endurance race. And the Gomez is back out on track with his outlap. Good evening, guys. Good evening, guys. Hope you're all doing well. Let's hope for a nice clean race. Just bear in mind that if someone leaves the pit and you're on your outlap, to give way to the car that's on their hot lap, please. Pretty good turnout. Watch the race length. Any mandatory things that have to happen? Yes, mate. Everyone has to pit. That's the main thing. The fuel set around 75%, but there's no weight limit to the start of the race. So what actually happens is it's up to the guys and when they pit. So they can opt for a early pit, or they can opt for a late pit. And yeah, that will actually go for quite a lot when they pit, because obviously traffic and stuff like that as well. So yeah, there is a mandatory pit stop. The race length is a 90-minute race when it does kick off. Really looking forward to it. It's going to be a really exciting race. We're expecting almost double what we've got next week, or for the next session. A lot of the guys are doing the Silverstone endurance races, so there's a lot of them not turned up tonight for round 1, but we are expecting them to appear for the next round. So Kutskis is still in pole position right now with a 131.2. Gomez is 0.2 behind him. Saunders is 0.5 behind him. Gray is 0.5 behind him. And David Haas as well, who in pre-season races was really shining through, is 0.7 behind him. The race is really going to be interesting here. Really looking forward to this properly. I don't know if I've said that already, but yeah. Oh shit, sorry guys. Pressed the wrong button. New on reds. Danny Prito coming out the pits right now for his out lap. Let's see where he is. He's number 18 so far. Number 18. He's already done 2 laps. There's quite a lot of cars on the track here trying to qualify. This is certainly making it for an interesting qualifying session. We'll get the feedback off the guys if they would rather do a lone qualifying. You know, for the next race, but to be honest with you, I genuinely think it would be better, you know, like leaving it like this. I mean, it's up to the guys to time when they leave the pit, in my opinion.
Okay, Mike, check me.
So Rice Saunders is currently riding with Rice Saunders right now.
Thanks.
Nathan Saunders, who's Rice's brother, both from Australia. Well, one's in Australia and the other one's in the UK, sorry. So with Rice Saunders right now, and we'll stay with him for this lap of his qualifying. We'll try and get round to all the guys. He's in P3 right now, and he's on his out lap, just finishing it. Colin, no mate, I'm not racing this, solely broadcasting it, mate. Something a little bit different for the channel, buddy. That was the plan last season as well, mate, but as you know how last season went, so just something a little bit more interesting. Prito has just put in a 133.9 in P17. So yeah, it's something a little bit different, mate. So we're currently on board with Rice Saunders, coming up to finish his first hot lap since coming back out. He's done 7 laps so far. This will be him going on to his 8th.
Mark check. Mark check. Clear.
The fuck did that go? Sorry guys, just bear with me now. The fucking thing's disappeared.
Loud and clear.
Hear me okay?
Just bear with me guys.
Got you loud and clear, mate.
Right, that's us, we're back, I think. Let's make sure we are. Yep, we are. Let's reload that just to be sure. There we go. Sorry about that. I can't really... Thank you very much for the follow, Mushrock68. Sorry about that interruption there, guys. Nah, it's gonna have to go up here. Few little technical issues there. It is the first live stream of it, guys, so just please bear with me, have a little bit of patience with us when we're doing this. Currently with Rice Saunders again, Nathan Saunders, who's his brother. We want to be hiding all the photos. We don't really want them because we're supposed to be changing them to the cars. I think there's a few guys that have not been able to put a time in as yet. No, there's just one, I think.
Thank you.
Is it possible to display the left screen back with all the overall times from P1? Yeah, the results will come through, buddy. Mushrock. The results will come through in about 2 minutes' time. And then you'll see all the qualifying times. Yeah, P3 Gomez, that's good going, buddy. Well done. Currently with Keith Farron there, student driver. I'm sure I can do this. Yep, I can. Let's watch Keith on his lap here. He's just coming into the pits. Awesome, Keith. And there we go to end this session. Qualifying is done. So as we jump to the pit lane, I'm not. Again, guys, it's something we'll speak about after the race. Is whether you want to keep it like this. I think it's a little bit more exciting having everyone out in the track at the same time. It all just depends on when you leave the pit and how your lap times go in. So there's a bit of strategy involved there as well. Yeah. So. As we wait on the results coming in, waiting the last car finishing their lap. And there we go. Very exciting session there. Let's see how we got on. Qualifying is finished. And let's have a look at the grid and the way it's lining up. Coming in on the pole position is Kutskas with a 1:31.1. Followed very closely by Suarez, which is and P3 is Ander Gomez. P4 is Rise Saunders. P5 Carol Gray. P6 David Haas. P7 Gregory Hove. Simon Dodd in P8. Ben Cullen in P10. Paul Kerry P9. Sorry, I missed one. Mark Gibson in P12. Helster in P11. P13 is Robert Odoms. P14 is Eric Haley. P15 Simon Ubber. P16 Dieter de Ridder. P17 Dion Wren. P18 Mod Kiko.
Good luck, everyone.
P19 John Dobarts.
Yeah, good luck.
P20 Danny Prito. P21 Robin Lord. P22 Paul Clist. And P23 Nathan
luck,
Saunders. P24 is UK's very own Keith Farron. And I shouldn't be there, but that concludes the grid for round one of the Turn 7 Racing GTE Endurance Championship at Interlagos. Good luck, guys. Have a good, clean race. And yeah, just remember about the cold tyres at the start of the race and enjoy. Shit. What's happening here? As we get ready to go green. Here for the very first round one Turn 7 Racing Endurance Championship at Interlagos. as they're coming up to the pit lane entrance. They'll be ready to start anytime now. And we're green. The race has started. Victor Suarez is off in P1, P2 Rice Saunders, P3 Kitskis, P4 Gomez, P5 David Haas, Carol Gray in P6.
Let's slow down into one.
Nathan Saunders has passed Dion Wren for P19. Joseph Classic passed Robin Lord for P12. A lot of passing going on early on here. Let's switch to the most exciting right now. We'll keep it on blimp until the race opens up slightly.
Right, let me go.
Keith Farron in P16 so far with the number 1 car in his student driver livery. There's a lot of jumping about just now with this most exciting because it's the start of the race. Oh, went for a move on Keith on the inside there. Let's keep an eye on that. Keith has gave way to him and let him through. So Dion Wren moves up into P16. So we're currently with Eric Kukstas, sorry. He's currently in P3. What a start to a race, guys. It's been really good. As you can see, the pack starting to open up from P11 to P12 there. There's a little bit of a gap there. So the top 11 drivers are starting to move forward with a gap of around 15 seconds from the leader. Simon Hubbard has passed John Dobarts for P22. And Nathan Saunders has passed John Dobarts for P20. Simon Hubbard is now past Nathan Saunders for P21. Simon Hubbard's really moving up the ranks here. Let's have a little look at him. Here he is. In the Ferrari. He's really starting to push quite early on in the race, and it's paying off for him so far. However, he was down 6 places. He must have had an off track or a slowdown. Mush Rock, the tyres will roughly last a full stint, which is normally about 50 minutes to an hour. You can sometimes get 2 hours out of them, it just depends on track temperature and how you drive the car. Someone is in the pit stop. It's a Hailey. It's not registered. Eric Hailey, I think it is. Victor Suarez has just had a crash. Let's jump to that, guys. Why is it not showing me that? Wasn't really a crash, it was just a little spin there. Let's get back to live. Currently with David Haas has pushed his way up to P4, so he's getting 1 place from his starting position. I'm sure he was P5 at the start. Just to confirm that. Inside there for P4. It's a nice little move there. There's quite a few of the Year 1 racing team in this championship this season. I think we can jump to some TV cameras now, guys. Now that the race is starting to open up a little bit. Let's have a little look at the sectors as we're watching David Haas here. Number 911. He was up slightly on Sector 4. Sector 5 as well, he was up slightly. Currently with Ben Cullen with a nice Royal Navy, Royal Air Force livery on his car. Another one of the year 1 team guys, it's Carol Gray. Fighting to keep P5 and trying to catch Haas in P4. Let's see how that's going, actually. Let's just see how the difference between the two of them, see how they're getting on with the battle box. It's up on the screen now, down on your right-hand side. That will show you the relatives and how close they are. So David Haas has moved up 2 positions. Kutskis has moved down 1. Gomez has stayed solid in P3 from the start of the race. Rice Saunders is currently pulling away in P1. It's at 0.3 of a lead. Victor Suarez passed Gregory Hove for P6 just now. Carol Gray, there's lots happening, man. This race is actually full of, absolutely reaming full. of action. It really is. Really early on in the race. It's only lap 7. Not really been too many incidents to report on. A couple of off tracks and a couple of spins, but yeah, it's been a fairly clean start to the race. Don't think there's been any contact so far. I hope you guys are enjoying the race. If you are, give me a little thumbs up in the chat. Right now there's a battle for 12th position. A lot of Cuxtus fans in the... Oh, and we just had a really bad crash. Let's have a little look at that again. Ben Cullen with a really bad crash there. He just goes off track and loses it completely there and hits into the wall. What an unfortunate thing to be doing, man. That is really unfortunate. It goes spinning around. Really unfortunate there for Ben Cullen. He'll probably have to jump into the pits. Yeah, Simon Hubbard is also in there as well. What happened to Simon? He just entered the pits. He maybe be taking it up in the early pit stop, Simon? Is that maybe his tactic? He's in there 45, 46 seconds so far. Maybe Hubbard actually clipped. I can't see it though. It didn't come up that he clipped him. Dion Wren passed Mod Kiko for P15 there. Just a couple of seconds ago. Paul Kerry also just passed a Robin Lord for P20. Robin Lord's actually really doing well just now. David Haas right now, his best lap is a 132 point on, almost dead. So 132.025, which was his last lap. So he is starting to find his pace. David Haas, he was one of the most exciting pre-season race drivers. But Saunders is really doing well there up in the lead. Let's go and travel with the leader right now. And we'll jump into his cockpit. Taking that nice and tight there. It's a really close battle here for P1 and P2. Let's go on board with Cookstus and watch him chasing. Rise right now. We're currently on board with Cookstus right now, who's in P2, chasing for P1. It's a really good fight here right now. He's catching him really. Oh, is he going to take him up the inside? He takes him up the inside for P1. What a move! What a move! What a battle between these two guys. Oh, a little bit of contact there. A little bit of door rubbing, but really, really clean on the exit. And Rise Saunders takes him on the inside again. What a battle for P1. What a battle for P1 right now, guys. Awesome driving from both of these guys right now. P3 is currently 6 seconds behind. So this is where it's at right now. The battle right at the front of the pack. Robin Lord is pitted for a pit stop. Thank you very much for the follow, ART Pascal. Welcome to the family.
Lo sé, lo sé. Ahora mismo lo acabo de experimentar.
Thank you very much for the follow, Dozy BMR. Welcome to the family. What a battle here though for P1.
Además tengo más velocidad punta que el Porsche, por eso te quería dejar pasar, porque eres más rápido. Camry Anton.
Paul Clist has jumped into the pit lane. I wonder if he's opted for the early pit stop. See how that pays off for him later in the race. As we're staying with the battle for P1 right now, there is a lot happening on the track elsewhere as well. Eric Hiley passed a Joseph Clist for P20, obviously because of the pit lane entry. Robin Log just had a crash. Dion Wren passed Keith Farron for P12. A little bit of a gap opening up there between Saunders and Cookstus and the Ferrari. Ferrari versus BMW. Porsche in third place so far. David Haas is currently just past Carol Gray for P5. It's a bit of battle going on up there, and P5 as well right now. I think we'll actually jump up there and have a quick look. What a bit of action happening up here. There's also a little battle going on at the back here with Simon Hubbard and Robin Lord. Let's go and have a little look at that. So we're currently with Simon Hubbard. And just as we do that, there's a little battle at the front. Oh my god, this is absolutely full to the brim. Jam-packed. Let's go back with the leader, Rice Saunders. There's a bit of a battle happening here again as well. Yeah, P7 Eric Hiley. No, Carol Gray. Yeah, just he had an off track. Let's have a wee look at it. Carol Gray, there he is there. Had a little spin off track, guys. That's pretty much all it was. I wouldn't expect the tyres are starting to give this early in the race. It's only 17 laps. Let's have a little. Let's actually have a little look at the track temperature right now. It's about 81 degrees, 95 degrees Fahrenheit. The track, so it is pretty warm. So yeah, it is possible the tyres are starting to overheat. It may come in later on the race to people's strategies on how they plan to pit and, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, it could be a factor. Could be a factor for the race. It always is on Interlagos. It's one of the tracks that suffer for really high track temperatures, especially at this time of the year. Dion Wren just passed Matt Gibson for P10. Let's have a little look at that. Nicely up the inside. Wonder what happened to Cookstus. He's fell back a little bit there with his times. He's now 1 second behind. Let's have a little look at the lap times. Yeah, it was in lap 13. He was half a second slower than Saunders. Lap 14, he was slightly faster. Lap 17, he was 1.243 seconds off the pace. He's not really came up anywhere. It's a strange one. Maybe just there been a bad lap for him. Currently with Ander Gomez and Keith Farron chasing for P10 right now. P12, sorry. Oh, as Prito locks up into the turn. Paul Kerry's just passed at John Dobarts for P17. Oh, Keith battling from right round the outside there. Oh, what happened there? Who was that? I didn't even see who that was. There's a nice little battle going on between these two guys here, and Keith manages to squeeze through. Prito is coming back at him though. Prito tried to take him up the inside there, but there was no room for him. And the battle is back on for P1 and 2. P6 is Hove. No. Maybe just a slow lap. think it was just a slow lap there. Nathan Saunders did have a crash though, just a few seconds ago. Let's have a little look at that. So he's come down round out of turn 2, just overcooked the curb slightly there, and it sent him sideways. So the battle for 12th position is going again. Prito must have managed to squeeze back through. Yep, he did just a few seconds ago. He's locking up again into that corner. It's almost like a replay of this, of his last lap. Oh, and Keith Farron loses it. Let's have another look at that. Yeah, he just loses it at the bottom of the hill there. It's a really bad bit of the track, that, actually. It's caught me out a few times. And Keith and Kiko takes over Keith for P15 there. Keith is now on the chase for to get that position back. Dion Wren passed Matt Gibson for P10 just a little second ago. Thank you very much for the follow, Stevie270. It's much appreciated, and welcome to the family.
Cheers, Eric.
As the leader starts to lap the back markers, right? Oh, Gregory Hove trying to take Clist up the inside. He's lapping Clist right now, that's what it is, sorry. P6 lapping at P22 there. The 2 Year 1 cars are right together. Gray's doing a little bit better than his teammate Clist there in this race. To be fair, Interlagos is not one of my favourite tracks either. It's one of those tracks that is really, really technical, and it could go wrong at any time. It's a very difficult track to stay consistent on. Obviously because of the track temperatures going up and down, but it's mostly up as the day goes on. So as the track gets warmer, it plays a big part on your tyre wear and starts to really make you struggle if you don't adapt to it anyway. Brake slightly earlier, nice and smooth inputs. So we're currently back with the leader, Rice Saunders. Doing really well in the race. He's up at 3 positions from his starting grid position. The BMW tends to do pretty well on this track. I don't know why. I think it's something to do with the way the brakes are. The brakes are quite good for this track, I would say, on the BMW. A lot of BMWs and Ferraris, very few Fords. Kiko has just passed Hilster for P13. Kiko's doing really well in this race. Also done really well on the pre-season races as well.
Cheers, Nathan.
Let's take a little look at that. Matt Gibson just had a little crash. Oh, again, he's just took too much of the curb. It's a really, really bad thing there to... It's a really bad point of the track there. If you take too much of the curb, it really does send you out. Gregory Hove is now entered the pit lane. I wonder if that's a tactical move there. Ed, hurry up. Captain Chaos, also one of the Ed supporters. Currently with Angelo De Halster and Mod Makito, the battle for P12.
Position.
Not sure what that was there.
That's right, mate.
Victor Suarez right now in the Porsche RSR. Back with Rise Saunders in P1 for the battle. There's so much going on in this race right now, the cameras are just jumping about like nuts. That's the pit stop starting to happen now, guys. There's just under an hour left of the race, around 50 minutes. So as you're coming up to the halfway mark, you will start seeing people going into the pit lane. It's a really good battle here between Rise Saunders and Kukstis. It's been ongoing right from the very start of the race. Kukstis really isn't giving Saunders an easy race, staying right on his tail. And Ridder is in the pits as well right now. He's leaving the pits now.
Thank you.
The best lap so far is a 1 at 31.5. 4-4.
Thanks, mate.
Let's have a look at the pit strategies. And the stint lengths. So you're seeing that all the top 6 drivers so far have done 26 laps on the first stint.
Thanks.
Angelo Halster has just had a crash. Let's jump in and have a look at that. Oh, way out wide there. It's not exactly a crash, it's just a little spin, a little loss at the back end there. Simon Dodd taking his teammate up the inside there. A little look at some of the stats here. Dion Wren's fallen back from P10. P10, sorry, is fallen back from P9. Nice little battle going here. Well, it's not so much a battle, it's going to lap Clust. Yeah. And he's currently taking the slipstream of Dodd. A nice little battle between the two guys going into turn 1. Two of the same team, Dodd and Hose, I think it is. Odom, sorry. Good three-way battle here. Let's jump on board. Let's have a little look from the inside as this battle continues. Oh, Dion Wren sneaks up the inside there. For P8. Nathan Saunders has jumped in the pit. Oh, what happened there? What was that? Gregory Hove just had a little crash there. Let's have a watch from this angle. Oh, it was a little clip. It was a little clip there. Let's have another look at that. Oh, that was a really... I think that was Dion Wren, wasn't it? No, Perito. That was Perito there. can see the parks is starting to open up as well here. There's little packs of cars all over the track. Keith Farron is still in the main lap, which is will be lap 31, I think. The leaders will be on. And Paul Kerry, I think, is the last one. Is still in the leader's lap. We follow Dion Oren. Can he take Odoms here? It's a nice little battle going on here for P7.
Thank you.
And he takes him up the inside of turn 1. What an overtake, what a move there from Dion Wren. That was absolute textbook. Really, really, really good move there from Dion Wren. A current battle for P7. Keith Farron as well, currently chasing down at P10. Halster. Stevie. P2 is catching P1 again. Come on, Ed. Kutskis is currently 1.2 seconds behind the leader, Rhys Saunders, right now. There's quite a bit of a gap up there. Robert Odoms from Year One Racing Team. And Kiko as well is up 3 positions from their starting position. Currently P15, fighting for P14 against Prito. Kutskis is currently into the pit lane. He's decided to go for an early pit. Ed is currently pitting.
Thank you.
And David Haas followed straight behind him there. So Carol Gray is currently in P2 by default. Kutskis has came out the pit on P3, but Carol Gray is still to make his pit stop. Yep, Carol Gray hasn't made a pit stop, and neither has the leader. This could make it really interesting for the tactics. Let's have a little look at the pit strategy. And 32 laps. Everyone is starting to make their pit stops. P1 is now in the pits. Let's see how that pans out with Carol Gray currently closing in behind him. Let's jump there and see how that's getting on. Carol Gray is staying out. Is he staying out? No, he's pitting. He's taking the pit.
Right.
Let's watch Kutskas see if he manages to take the lead. All depends on Saunders' pit strategy here. Is he going to take the lead? Saunders is on the pit exit right now. And he's out with a 4-second gap. Right, Saunders is out, coming out the pit lane. Kutskas is shortly behind him there. Pit strategies are starting to pay off for some of the guys. Victor Suarez has moved up into P3. Keith Farron is currently in the pit along with about half the field. Oh man, this is really making exciting racing. Simon Dodd has just had a crash. Let's go and have a look at that. Quick rewind. He just overcooked that corner slightly and lost the back end. Currently with David Haas right now. Again, was one of the fastest guys in pre-season races.
Cheers, Nathan.
Keith Farron has left the pits with a pit time of 48.9. That's actually a really, really, really quick pit stop. Angelo Hauster has just had a crash. Is it this turn one again that's playing up for Angelo? Yep, turn one again. Kiko currently chasing down P11. Oh, sorry, P12, I should say. It switched there by the time I got there. Paul Joseph Clist is now entered the pit lane as well. What an absolutely amazing race, guys. I'm really, really, really stoked at how well this is going. It's really clean as well. Very little contact between the guys. Really, really clean at racing. Quite exciting as well. There's lots of action happening here. It's quite hard to keep up with it, to be honest. Let's jump up and see how the leaders are getting on as well right now. Currently a 3-second gap between the leader and Ed. That was a nice move there from Gomez. And Hove takes P11 there. We actually didn't get to see that due to the grandstand. He didn't hold on to it though. He lost it going into turn 1. So Rise Saunders, the leader, has just went off track there. I wonder how long that cost him. Not that long. It was literally just off and back on. As you can see, the rubber is starting to settle down on the track, which will make it a little bit more grippy by default. There's still a 3.3 second gap between him and Ed. Victor Suarez in P3. Going up the inside of that lapping car. Saunders. David Haas currently in P4, Ander Gomez in P5, Carol Gray in P6. Hove currently battling at Kiko right now for P12. Keith followed shortly after in P14. Keith Farron, a very long community member of Turn 7 Racing. He was actually the winner of last season's championship, which he drove a GT3 car. I was sure it was the Ferrari 488 GT3. So it's a bit of a step up for him from the Ferrari onto the GTE. He literally bought the track today, hasn't had much practice. So he's doing really well. Keith is also a really high rated driver in iRacing as well. Although self-admittedly he doesn't race as often as he should. Simon Dodd just had a crash. Let's go and jump over and have a little look at that. Not so much a crash, I think he just left the track. Yep, it's that corner again. It seems to be troubling the Ferraris more. The Ferraris and BMWs more than anything else. Taking that kib on the inside there. On the last lap there, Cookstis is catching at Saunders slightly. Dion Red's just had a crash as well. Let's jump and have a look at that. Oh, he locked up and cut across the track. Brakes and tyres overheating slightly there, most likely. Currently with the battle for P, everyone in this section here is battling. There's currently 4 cars battling for positions here. Just under 30 minutes left of the race to go. And it looks like if there's going to be a few changes of position here. 3 wide going into turn 1. No! Some contact there. Some contact there. Oh my God. Let's have a little look at that again as they're coming up to turn 1. 3 wide going into turn 1. Absolute nuts. Look at that. Bounces off of 2 cars. That was a bit of a bold move. Yeah, I would say it was probably a bit of a what do you call it? A bit of an over-aggressive move there. And the battle is continuing. But the gap is opened up with that move that Hove done in Kiko there. Yeah, he's doing well. Can't see me. Really is doing well. A lot better than he thought as well, actually. He was saying pre-race that he was going to be at the back. He's nowhere near the back. He's probably right bang in the middle of the pack right now, or just ahead of it. And he's having a good battle there with Prito and the Porsche. The Porsche is really good round this track, though. It's one of my favourite cars round this track. P19 and P20. I don't think they are, mate. No, they're not close together, buddy. Simon, P19 and P20 is 4 minutes apart for each other. Yeah, oh, there's a crash there with Keith Farron there. Involved in that one. Let's have a little look at that. It's that guy behind him again.
Come on, guys.
Right up his arse. Right, well, there were no contact involved in that there, I don't think. Let's just have a little look at that again. Let's have a look at it in the cockpit view. Cockpit. Where is it? It's not showing me. There, it's there. Right, let's rewind that back and have a little look at that again, guys. Yep, there was a little bit of contact, but Keith did try and actually avoid it. So, yeah. But what I actually want to do is... oh, wait a minute. Is check this out. 2 seconds here. Yeah, there wasn't much in that at all. I do need to have a... Keith Farron is now went into the pit lane.
Cheers, Theo. No worries.
Let's have a little look at Kiko, see what's happening there. Where's that Ferrari? Was it? Yeah, it's Gregory Wolf. Yeah, we really should be taking a look at that. Crash from Gregory's point of view. Yeah, let's jump into the cockpit here. Our chase. Yep, he avoided it. No contact. Who's that? Who was that? Number 85? Who is number 85? Prito. He should have held his brakes there. So he should have. Right, let's get back to the action. Seems to be where the action is happening right now. Let's have a little look at the leader. See what's happening up here. Still a 3-second gap, 3.5-second gap between Rise, Saunders and Kukstas. Victor Suarez is falling shortly behind, 7 seconds behind the leader. Car number 85, Danny Prito, can you please enter the pit lane for a drive-through penalty for that incident between yourself and Keith? You should have held your brakes. Pit lane within the next 3 laps. That's a pit lane penalty.
Open, Simon.
fuck off. Sorry guys, bear with me with this just now. I'm just trying to do this officially.
Thanks, Nathan.
Yeah, just bear with us, guys. I don't. There is a way to do it through the overlay, but I can't remember how to do it. So anyway, let's jump to the most exciting. Make sure we are live. Oh, thank you very much for the subscription there, Jork. It's much appreciated. Sorry, I was really busy. Thanks very much. It's much appreciated, guys. The support is hugely appreciated. Oh, is that how you do it, Keith? Yeah, he's got to drive through anyway. He's entered the pit lane now. He's serving his penalty right now. Yeah, it was some really exciting battles. Some of the most exciting driving, some of the most exciting driving back there. Some really good battles back there, so there was. Right, let's just double check that I've done that right, by the way.
Sorry about that, Paul. Was that a Hamilton Albon situation?
If you get a run, Dion, I'll let you have it.
I was just about to ask you if I could get past to try and catch Robert in front.
back. You know what? Take it inside, turn one, bud.
Keep him behind. Keep him behind.
Inside.
Right, so that worked then. I'm glad that. Well, that's the first time I've ever tried that, guys. Sorry about that. It's the first time I've ever tried that, so yeah, that was completely new to me there. Eric Haley stuck in the pits with engine repairs. Well, so the gap in the lead of Saunders and Kukskis is actually opening up right now. Kukskis has fell back another about 4 seconds or so. It's been an absolute outstanding race, Eric. It really, really, really has. Proper good race. Kukskis has almost caught up a second from his last couple of laps. Let's jump over and actually have a little look at the leaders and see how it's going on. Wait a little second here. Ren is currently catching Odoms. Keith's crash is it was replayed 2 or 3 times, buddy. I'll re-show it at the end of the race, but as it stands, there's only 10 minutes left of the race.
Whoops.
That was a nice undertake there from Gomez, but he went wide. And they're going side by side. P5 and P6 currently battling it out. And Gray manages to just keep ahead of him there. Rice Saunders is... According to this, Rice Saunders had a little crash there. Let's go and have a little look. I don't think it was much of a one. Oh, it was. He spun right out. I wonder how that's affecting the lead and affecting how he is doing. At Mush Rock, sorry, but the pit stop strategies are there and they're set prior to race. I can't change them during the race. That just would be completely unfair on everyone driving right now. Sorry about that. So it's coming really tight at the front here. Ed is currently within 3 seconds again of Saunders, or just outside the 3 second mark. Can he catch him? Because Saunders must not have taken tyres. Now that would be interesting. Oh, Kutzkis, Ed has just had a crash. Or not a crash as such. I think it was just an off track. Oh, it was a little lock up. Probably cost him half a second or so. Yep, it cost him about half a second. That was unfortunate there. It was going to be an exciting end to the race there. Yeah, he was probably pushing it a little bit as well. Now, I don't know if these guys actually took any tyres. I haven't got a clue, actually, to be honest with you. Gregory Hove has just jumped into the pits.
Go.
Ren.
Cheers, dude.
Yeah, let's carry on racing.
He's just very tight sometimes.
A little bit of banter going back and forth between the two guys there as Odoms overtook Ren. The last few minutes of the race. The race is about to end. We're in the 27th minute. 57 oh, and there's a little off track there. Just out of the shot there. I'm sure that was Dobrats there in the BMW. Yes, it was. Currently in P15. Odums and Red battling really hard here for P7 and P8 at the end of the race. Ed is currently 10 seconds behind at Saunders. It looks like if Saunders has got a comfortable lead in this, unless anything drastic happens in these last few laps.
Sorry, Simon. You can take this. I almost killed you there.
All good, man.
Whoa, Eric Haley subscribing and with the tier 1 subscription. Thank you very much for the subscription. It's much appreciated. Really is. Thank you very much, buddy. God, you guys are amazing. Huge respect to every single one of you for subscribing to the channel. It means a lot to me. Thank you very much for your support. Please note, guys, I'm not a commentator. I am trying my hardest to emphasise how exciting the race is. I hope I'm doing a not too bad a job. So there's a current battle going on here as well for P10 between Dodd and Kiko. Within the last minute of the race, let's stay on the most exciting to see who's taking what at the end, the last lap of the race. This should be the last lap coming up for the leaders. The leader is just about to go on to his last lap, I'm sure. Let's just check. This next one will be his last lap. And Rice Saunders takes the checkered flag, finishes in P1. Well done on the race victory there, Saunders. Rice, it was a really good race from yourself, really strong throughout. If any of you want to jump in for an interview after the race, please do so in the Discord on the interview room. Yeah, good race, guys. Well done, everyone. Thanks very much. I hope you enjoyed the race.
Good race, guys.
That was a really good race, and I apologise for how I've just tried to pronounce your name, but that was really good.
Good racing there, Dion. Well done, everyone. That was really cool.
Yeah, thanks everyone for the race. Good racing there, Robert. Really good.
Yeah, definitely give me a run there.
Yeah, good racing, everyone. Shame about my mistakes, though.
Cheers, David. Yeah, good race all. Man, I was pushing so hard, like really hard, especially at the start. You were all over me like a rash.
What an absolutely outstanding race. Let's have a look at the results. The winner, Rice Saunders, coming second is Ed Cookstis on P3 with Suarez. David Haas followed very closely in P4. Carol Gray P5. Gomez P6. Wren P7. Odoms 8. Gibson 9. Maud Kiko, finishes P10. Simon Dodd P11. Gray. Hove P12. Kerry P13. Dobarts P14. Saunders P15. Prito P16. Ridder P17. P18 is Hubber. Keith Farron in P19. Angelo Halster in P20. Paul Clist and Eric Hiley in P21, Clist P22, P23 is Robin Lord, and P24 is Ben Cullen, who's down 51 laps. What an absolutely outstanding race. Some really, really, really good there was no incidents at the start. Hang on, Paul Carey, Paul Clist. Let's have a look at that. Paul Clist. We're looking at the start of the race. What an absolute outstanding opening round to the Turn 7 Racing GTE Championship. Sorry, guys. So yeah, there was a few incidents throughout the race. I'm trying to look for some of them right now to have a little look back on. There it is at the start of the race. Robert Odoms past the Keith, past Nathan Saunders, Gibson goes, Rise, Keto, Clist, Robin Lord. Clist and Robin Lord. Let's have a little look at that. Let's have a look at the start of the race. Let's go into far chase. See what happened here. Oh, Makito. Someone span in front of Paul. Racing incident. Rise in Kutskis in lap 11. Let's do it via iRacing. Let's just bear with me, guys, till I watch the start of the race here. We clissed here. No incidents there, nothing to report. Right, lap 11 with who? Rice and Kutskis. Rice and Kutskis. Laps 11. Why did that do that? Oh, that's qualifying. Sorry. Right, here's the start of lap 11 in the race. It was such a good lap, this one as well, man. It was a good battle between these two guys all the way through as well until a little bit later on. Hobber? Okay. I'll try and remember that for next time, Simon. It's the Scottish lingo. It's quite hard. It's quite hard to pronounce these names, you know. So yeah, that was a lap 11 by those two guys. Now there was an incident. I have to take a look back on it again. Just 2 seconds, guys, till I find it. Right. Why is it shut? Why is it done that? Oh no, can't find it through the feed. Oh damn. Sugar. Colin's name is pronounced Matt Lucas. Well done, Combs68. Coombs68, well done on your position. And yeah, glad you enjoyed the race. And obviously we'll be keeping an eye on the iRacing official races. But as it stands just now, next week's race will go ahead. I'm trying to find what... Keith, can you remember what lap that was you pulled into the pits? Let's jump to you, Keith, actually. Keith. Can't see you for the overlay. Lap 40. Lap 40. Where is it? Lap 40. Keith Farron. Lap 40. Right, guys, 2 wee seconds. I need to clip this. It's 2 wee seconds. Boom, replay. Where are you? Boom. I should have had it open. Right, once this is done, watch the white Porsche, please. Yeah, that's what I'm watching, mate. So let's do away with that. Reverse. Let's go in slow-mo. Yeah, I seen that as well. So it was because of the acceleration here, the drive-through penalty was awarded. The guy's just constantly wheel spinning and driving through, Keith. So can someone do exclamation mark RP in the chat, please? And that will save. The best thing you can do is just hold your brakes. That's the reason you got the drive-through. You should have held your brakes and just sat and waited on the traffic passing you. It's basically what that's the kind of normal thing that we do. Did the replay show up there, guys, or did it not? Yes, excellent. Right, it should have posted on the Discord as well. Let me just see. Let me see. Who's in graphic design? Boom replay. It's not posted on there yet. So yeah, that was the only incident we had to look at in the whole race, guys. I just want to say a big, huge thank you to everyone for tuning in tonight for round 1 at Interlagos. It's been absolutely outstanding race. Thanks to every single one of the guys that took part in it as well. Huge respect to you all. Yeah, man, I can't thank you all enough for being part of. Yeah, this thing for later. Listen, mate, it was a racing incident, and that's why it was only a pit penalty, mate. Because like if I didn't see that and someone put that in as a report, then the chances are it'd have been a qualifying ban or something like that. But yeah, man, it was a really good race, and I'm glad it was only a drive-through. I'm glad I actually seen it. So yeah, again, guys, huge thank you to every single one of you. Let's switch live stream with Cam. So in fact, let's just go to just chatting. So yeah, guys, thank you all very much for racing tonight, and thanks everybody for the new subs. The lot, you are all amazing. I don't know how to thank you enough. But again, join us next week, 8 PM UK time for round 2. I don't even know where it is. Let me just check. I don't even know my own schedule. Let's go and check. Round 2 is season schedule. Round 2 is Monza. We're at Monza next week for round 2, which is another 90-minute race. There's the good thing about the championship, the stimulator, is that everyone that's in the race are all different paces. If you go back and watch this stream all over again, you'll see the gaps starting to open up, and everyone was in packs, and in the packs was really good battles. Now that's the thing about this stream, is it will stay up. It will stay here. It will stay on my channel for you to go back and watch however many times you want. And yeah, so what will actually happen is that you can go back and watch it as many times as you like, and yeah, it stays there. So again, guys, thank you very much for tuning in to round 1 at Interlagos. It's been absolutely amazing. I really don't want to end the stream, do you know, Yonway, but I want to keep them for I want to keep the stream separate, the likes of from me racing to the actual championship races. What I'm going to do though, guys, please stay there and go in this raid, and then I'll get you all in Discord for a chat. We're going to raid one of my good buddies, who is currently racing in the 12-hour of 12-hour of Silverstone. So yeah, if you all please stay where you are and go and give him a huge Turn 7 Racing hello, that would be absolutely amazing. Raid TFR 110. Again, guys, thank you very much. It's been an absolute pleasure, and we'll see you all again soon. Please go and give a big, huge hello to TFR. They're currently running in P10. Yeah, go and say hello.
You've just done a 207.52.
Everyone ready up and go and see TFR? Still 5 of you to ready up. Come on, guys, go and show him some love. Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good night, God bless. Catch you all soon.